Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me online? Yes, yes. Good. Mhm. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all? Good. Let's start the class. Majority of the people were absent, Ray. So people, so for you people, festivals will start before, right? No, it's like some kind of relatives. You will come before and you will later. It's like before the holidays, you will take the holiday, and after the holidays also you will take holidays. Very bad. Festival. So how many of you are going to hometowns? Oh my God. మేము వెళ్తున్నాం సమస్య లేదు. I will also go, sir. Don't worry. Okay. And just for an information, everyone, okay, the holidays are from 13. Tomorrow class is there. Yes. Tomorrow class is there. Okay. I will also be here. Okay. And again, holidays are till 16. Okay. So that 16, 1 6. So again, 17th, our class will start Wednesday. Are seriously, 4 days, Ray. Festival is 3 days only. Bogi, Sankranti, Kanuma. That's a 3 days festival. Mukkanuma. Then next, what after that? Mukkanuma? What is that? Uh, Traveling will be difficult. I can understand it. So that's why the extra day. Okay. Hey, 4 days, Ray. 13, 14, 15. Sunday is Sankranti. It's not like we put the Sankranti on Sunday. Okay, Sankranti came on Sunday. It's not our point. Now, online voice is okay, or is it low? Online is voice is okay. Okay, good. So anyway, even how many days you got the holidays, spend it for your HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap one. At least till Bootstrap you will complete. No, at least 1 hour you will get na holidays. Okay, boys, it's okay. That's what you will do. Eh? You won't have any types. The boys, we will have it something like if it is with Sankranti festival in villages, we will have something. Or you guys will have cooking, eating. Except that, tell me one thing with Sankranti, Punug, Muk. Oh, well, people are just doing it. That also good. 17th is not a holiday. Holidays are Mukulu and snacks. So see, holidays again. I'm one more time for online people. 13 to 16, 16. 17 classes there Wednesday. Okay. Days are changed very easily, Ray. Those days when my teacher saying something, I was like, okay. Now you are like, you take this day leave and you take. At the time, we used to ask the teacher, sir, this day we want the leave. Now, seriously. Yeah, anyway, let's start our logic. Let's start it. Yeah. So, yesterday we discussed, sir, numbers and math methods and strings. Anyone have any doubts regarding those things? I hope everyone clear, right? Now we will discuss in detail about strings, sir. Now, regarding strings, we will go in detail, and at the same time, we will go more. Yeah. Sir, what we discussed yesterday, we discussed in JavaScript how to use let, var, const, and what is the differences between them. And that is your first question. Okay. They will give you these questions. And in the previous classes, in one class, I explained you actually what will happen behind the hoisting, execution content and all. And for some people, they did not get it completely. Okay. We will discuss those topics again. No worries. Okay. Now, what we discussed majorly, let var const, and we discussed, we started data types. We understood there are two data types, which are primitive and non-primitive one. In that, we discussed one data type called number, and we discussed different types of methods in the number, and we discussed math methods, especially in the numbers, how they work. And then we discussed strings. We didn't discuss all the methods in the string, but we started strings actually. So now we will go in depth about strings, sir. Now, now let's start it, sir. Now in JavaScript, strings are immutable. Strings are, yesterday we have seen what does it mean by immutability. Okay. Now this strings, you can write it in single quotation or double quotation. Yesterday we have also seen at what cases you will write it in single quotations and at what cases you will write it in double quotations, right or not? Now there is another type of string also, sir. There is another type of string also in JavaScript called template literal. What is that called? Template literal. These template literals are also strings. Template literals are also strings, but they are not with single quotations or double quotations. They are embraced by backticks. Can you see that backtick? So you will write the string in the backtick, sir. That is available in the JavaScript. So those are called template literals. And how they work, I will tell you now. Okay. Now see, what are those things, sir? How they work? Let's go here. Let's see our logic. And I'm going here, typing it. Now here console. Now, now I'm just keeping all the things as comments, sir. Now focus here, ma. If I write it here, a basic logic, let a equals to 20. Let a equals to 20. So a value base. Okay, sorry, I did not give 20. Oh, let a equals to 20. So basically a value is 20 now. Now I want to print it console dot log. I want to write it. My marks are 20. I want to print like this. If I write my marks are 20, I will get it. Okay. But instead of writing it every time 20, I have one variable. What is that? A. If I write here my marks are A, what do I get? My marks are A. My marks are 20 will not come. Right or not? Because it is a string. Now I want this value in these cases where you are using the variable in the strings. When you want to use the variable in the strings, there are two ways. You can write it here. My marks are plus A, which is how you will use it in your programming languages. Right or not? That is called string concatenation, where strings will be added automatically. Right or not? And if you do it automatically, you will get here my marks are 20. This is one way, sir. But here the problem is you are dividing one string and one number separately and you are combining and making it string. I don't want to use this plus. I want it to be a big paragraph. Imagine a big paragraph is there. In the middle of the paragraph, I want 20. I want some value. Now I can't break the paragraph. Okay. In those cases, how you will do is you can write it here. You will put this whole thing in template literal, sir. See, in template literal. Can you see the backticks? See, sir, that backticks. Sir, if you put it, will it come, sir? No. Backticks are also strings only. My marks are A only. Now, how do I get it the actual value? Whenever you want value in the backtick, sir, you will put dollar and you will put embrace it. Now, you know what I will get answer? My marks are 20. Any doubts? Any doubts, sir? Now, if I have A, if I have that A equals to 20 and B equals to 30, now if I write here a basic logic where the sum, the sum of A and B is dollar A plus B. Now, if you go, the sum of 20 and 30 is 50. Can you see it, ma? Did you understand? Any variable, like if you give a name, something, and that name you can give it here. Whether it is a string variable or boolean variable or any other variable, you can get that values using this dollar and the braces, sir. Okay. And this concept also called string interpolation. What is that? String interpolation. String interpolation means inside the strings you will give the values. If you give any values inside a particular string, that is also called string interpolation. Clear, ma? Don't get confused with the words like this. Sometimes people will say string concatenation, or sometimes people will say string interpolation. Basically, what they are telling you is string concatenation means when you give two strings plus, automatically they will add itself. Okay. If you go with Rahul and Prasad, it will be the Rahul Prasad. It would be simple. Okay. And string concatenation by default will be in JavaScript. If you give Rahul and A, Rahul and 9, answer will be Rahul 9 by default. If you give number also. Now, same thing, interpolation means you will give the value inside the Java, inside the string. Okay. With actual value, not like in a constant value. Any doubts, sir, here? You can make a dynamic values also. In future, you will understand how do you put this values dynamic. But this is how you will write it. If you want to write in a value in a string. Is it clear, ma? Yeah, good. So whatever you write it here in the string interpolation, in the brackets, sir, those things can be interpreted clearly. If you write normal text, sir, if you write it here, just a normal text here using double quotation. If I just write hello world, and it doesn't matter if you write single quotation or double quotation or backticks, it doesn't matter. It would be same. Okay. So don't get confused with it. When you go for normal text one, there is no differences. Only when you want to put the values, then there makes a lot of difference. Is it clear, ma? Any doubts? No. Next. No. I think you all remembered a basic methods, right? Like basic methods like alert. What the alert will do, sir? Alert some message. Now, if I write something and if I go to my code, now see some alert. Okay. If I go to my code, see some alert came, right or not? Now, prompt. I can use something called prompt. What? That is confirm. That is confirm. Confirm means if you write it here, are you sure? Then you will get one confirm box, sir. Are you sure? If you give okay, answer will be true. If you give cancel, answer will be false. Now prompt. What is that? Prompt. Now inside the prompt, if you give any value, see enter a value. I'm giving it. Okay. Now instead of directly writing here a, I will write it here in the above line. I will write it let a equals to. Now why I get error, sir? A, I am declaring it again. I should not do that. Now go and check it here. Okay, still it is running the old program. Now see, it is asking me a value. If I give 30, value of 30 and 30 is, why it is giving me like that? You know why? Because whatever it is taking it from the prompt, sir, prompt answer will become as string only. Now see the answer, whatever A is getting string. So it is adding string with a number. Okay. So automatically it will convert it into string. Now if I go with the two number, no, there is no two string of 10. It will return anyway string, no. Now if I go here, 8, 8 plus 30, 30. Sir, this is called typecasting, sir. What it is called? Typecasting means converting one data type into another data type. Now, by default, program will convert one data type into another data type. Earlier, 30 is a number, sir. And when I'm adding with another 30, which is a string, automatically it converted this number 30 into string and it make it 30 plus 30, 30, 30. Okay. Because by default, whatever the typecasting happen, that is called implicit typecasting. What it is called? Implicit typecasting. But whatever the typecasting now I am doing it, now I am externally converting it into the number. What it is called? Explicit typecasting. What it is called? Explicit typecasting. Now, now, okay. I give 22, 22 plus 30. Answer will be 52. Perfect. Now I'm gonna comment it. Everyone clear with this? Control KC. Now assignment. So simple. Take two values. Take two values from the prompt. Sir, for the first few days, I'm gonna do this. Anyway, majority tomorrow the less population will be there. I'm 100% less strength will be there. And after Wednesday also, I think the less strength will be there. So I'm going slowly. So from Thursday onwards, we will go with full speed. Okay. Our previous one. But I want you to understand and feel the thing. Okay. Now take two values from the prompt, sir, and add them and print the result. And print the result. If you can do add, subtraction, multiplication, and division also. If you can do, I'm 100% sure it's not a big deal. Okay. You can do it now. Do it now. Why we use this prompt? This is what prompt is the one which is giving you the input, right or not? In real time, we won't use prompt only. How do you get the results? I will tell you later. Because prompt is JavaScript. In real time, whatever we give it in HTML only, we will take it. Okay. But just I'm saying it to you now. Yes. So I think you can do it quickly, everyone. It's not a big deal. Okay, slowly. Let them answer. Quickly. It is easiest actually. Good. But you have to take two values, sir. Rakesh Babu, you took only one value. Online, anyone have any doubts? You can mention it. Is it clear, ma? Are you getting? Yeah. Now, quickly, what is the output? Now, once again, sir, it's so simple. Now, I'm going to write it here. See, let A, which is equals to, if I write prompt, if I take prompt here, and inside this prompt, I will write whatever I want to write, enter a value, and immediately it will take the value, sir, right? But when it is taking the value, sir, it will take it as a string. It will take it as a string. I don't want it because according to strings, 5 plus 5 is 55. So I don't want that. So I will put it as number. What I will put? Number. Now here, let's change it into number, sir. So same way, I will take another one. Enter a value. Again, enter a value. This time I will take it as B. Then I will print them. So simple. Console dot log the addition. Okay, I will use template literal, sir. The addition of dollar here A and dollar B is dollar A plus B. Isn't it easy? Right? Yeah. It is so simple, sir. Try to understand it. Because if you can't understand a basic thing like this, doing a big programs will be difficult for you. Minus asterisk slash. See? Online, any other one have any doubts, sir? Someone asked Anil Kumar how to get reverse quotes. You don't have any reverse quotes here. Okay. There is no concept of reverse quotes. Only one quote is there. Now change addition to multiple. Okay, okay. Now, yeah. Now see everyone. Okay. Here addition. See, this one doesn't matter. Okay. This one, if you write it or not, it's just in a uh, some. It's your own string, isn't it? Whatever you write it here, it will never matter. The mul or the div, it doesn't matter. Now, sir, why did I put this dollar? if when you put a dollar in the braces, then its value will be printed. Then its value will be printed. If you did not give this dollar and the braces, then A will be printed as A only. I want A value, so you will put it here. Now go here like this. Now check it. It is asking me one value. I think it's wrong. Let me refresh it again. It is asking one value. 2, 3. Then 2 plus 2. Sorry, 2 plus 3, 5. 2 minus 3, minus 1. 2 into 3, 6. And 2 slash 3. This is where the people will get confused. If you go for your programming languages, a slash will give you reminder, quotient, and the modulo will give reminders. Here, slash will give you direct complete one. Okay, not only quotient. It will actually divide 2 by 3. If you do it, 0.666, it will come. Okay. Now, is modulo is not there? Yes, it is also there. Okay, you can do that also in the arithmetic operations we will do later. Till now, any doubts, sir? No. Now, let's do more and more about strings, sir. Now, sir, here some persons asking, can we put a double quotation? It is not a single quotation or double quotation. It is back above your tab symbol. You will get it in your keyboard. Okay. If you take your on keyboard, that symbol will be. See, this is the symbol. This is the symbol I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. The next one, sir. Next one. Let str equals to. Now let's write JavaScript is so fun and easy. Now I'm taking one string, sir. Yesterday we also understand strings will be stored with 0, 2. Okay, like an array form. str of 0 is J, str of 1 is A until the end of the string. Okay. If I want total number of characters, can anyone tell me? Length. So if I write it console dot long, so then if I write total number of characters, total number of characters are, okay, I will write str dot length. Okay. Now what more? What more I can do? str dot. See, I can write length. I can write char code. Char code or char means what that particular character, which index it is in, and char code will give the code of it, like an address of it. Okay. Now the main important things which you will discuss is char at. If I give char at, I will do it directly on the console. This particular line, Control C. Just focus on something, you will only understand everyone. Now, let me give this. Now, if I write str dot concat, what does it mean by concat, sir? Concat means concatenation, adding. You can do directly plus, sir. Plus is also can be used, or you can write it directly here, some value. Okay. So automatically value will be added to the string. Value will be, it is just like join only. But sir, if I print str now, what it will print? Will it print value also? No, because strings are immutable. Strings will not be modified. It can be replaced. String can be replaced. Okay, but it will never be modified when you do any particular function. Now, interesting methods and important methods are like this. String dot, important ones are, if you want to ever replace, if you want to replace anything, now I will go with A and I will say K. Then in my whole code, A will be here. If you go with replacer, replace will replace the first time. Replace will replace the only first time. First time when A comes, it replaced with Okay. If I want to replace all, sir, you have one method, replace all. What is that? Replace all. Then you will get all the A's are transferred into A. And still your str is same only. It won't change. And if I want str dot, trim, basically trim we will use so many times. What is trim, sir? Trim will cut out the space between front and last. Trim will cut the spaces in the first and starting, sir. Now if I go here, let str, and I'm giving some spaces, sir, in the initial times. And at the same time, here also I'm giving some spaces and string. Now, what is str value? If someone asks, see, str value, even the spaces count, right or not? Right? Each space is one character. Now, if I write it here, str dot trim, what will happen, sir? It will trim it, and it will trim means it will remove the spaces only from this beginning and ending only. It will not remove the spaces in the middle. Okay. Now, same thing people will do something called like trim start, trim end, trim left, trim right. Basically, what it will do, trim start means starting of the text, it will trim. Trim left means left of the text, it will remove. And trim right means right side or the end. Basically, right, left, and right start, sorry, left start and right end, both are same. Okay. Now, next one, split. Split. If I write it here, split, sir, automatically, if I'm giving some space. I'm giving some space. If I use some space, sir, see, now what happened? Whole thing will be divided based on the space, sir. Wherever the space is there, based on that, it was divided. I will make it the string separately so that it would be easy. Now, if I have a string, now if I write str dot split, everyone understand this method, which is easy actually. I am giving here, I'm giving here A. What I'm giving it? A. Based on the A, your string will be divided, sir. So before A, which is J, again before A, B, and again before A, script is so fun, and in and A came na, again A, and NDE, again easy E is there na, A. So based on a particular value, you can divide your string. And what if I give instead of a value a normal space? Now that means based on the space, your thing will be divided. You will get one array of values. Now, if I do this, I will get one array of values. JavaScript is so funny. Now, if someone asks you, how do you get it? Like how many words in your string? You will split it up like this, and then you will write it like dot length. And number of words in my string are 6. Are you getting the logic? Are you getting it, ma? Any doubts? Okay. Now next, that is called splitzer. Now what if I write str dot substring? Str dot substring. Do you guys know what does it mean by substring, sir? One part of the string, right? Substring is actually some part of the string, sir. Now I want only this script from the JavaScript. JavaScript is so funny in that I want it only script. I want only script. Now, how do I write it, sir? Str dot substring, substring or a substr. I have to give from where? From where I have to want? I want it from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. From fourth index, if I give from fourth index till the end, whole thing will be taken. If I give only one argument, fourth, that means I'm telling where to start only. Did I tell where to end? No. So it will end at the ending of the string only. Okay. But instead of this, sir, if I give 4 comma 8, then 4 to no 4 to 7 it will come. Okay. Now no. 4 to 8 letters it will come. From 4, it's not 4 to 7. Okay, from 4, 8 letters it will come. Length it will come. Now 4 to 8 means 12. Okay. Now it is like one script is 6 and space is 1 7 and I is 1 8. Okay. So the second one represents length, sir. If you write it here, when you are writing it, it will only show it to you. When you are changing it, see from where to start and the length of the string, it will give you. Okay, length means number of letters. Any doubts, sir, here? Is it clear, ma? Same thing, substring, substr or substring, both will be similar. Now, str dot char at caret will give you character at char at 5. Then what is the character at the fifth? C. So how do you know that? See, if I see in the sixth index, fifth index, C is there, sir. It starts from 0. If you count it exactly, fifth index, C only there. Then what if I want index reversely? Exactly, I want reverse. str dot index of I want to give one value now. Index of C. What is the index of C? 5. Because just now only I get it now. Index of C is 5. If you want the last time the C comes, whenever you want, then you will give last index of. What is that? Last index. Usually it will give the first index only. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts? No? Now, sir, someone asked one nice doubt. What if I give character at negative index? Will there be any value with the negative index, sir? No. Let me give it here minus h. Now, what it is happening? An empty space. Now, if you remember yesterday, I told you your string length is 10, but still, if you give it 11, it's not an exception. It will still think that it don't know. Okay. Even now, if you give negative, also it doesn't know. So that's why you have to be careful in the JavaScript. In production times, you may get into errors like this. Okay. It will not tell you an error or anything. Okay. It will keep quiet. Then next, give -1 Rakesh Babujwa. Where you want me to give -1? If I give here -1 or doesn't matter. You give -1 or -8 or whatever it is same. Negative doesn't count from the last of the string. Okay. Usually your string will have values 0 to length. 0 to length. Whatever the length is there, if except these things, if you give any other thing, it will give empty space only. Empty string only. Clear, ma? Any doubts? Any doubts till now? So simple. Now, what more are there? String at replace all. Slice. Split we discussed, right? Yeah. We will discuss slice and we will understand. First, we will understand basic things like this. Starts with what is this, sir? See, I think you know this basically. If I write str dot starts with, it will check it whether it will start with it or not. I'm just checking it. Java. Is it starting with Java? Is it starting with Java, sir? Is it starting with Java, sir? Say yes or no confidently, Ray. Some people are just sleeping. Good. In childhood, we used to write sit and stand. You guys did it? Huh? Your teachers never make you stand, sit when you are sleeping? I will made you do wall chair also. Funnily here chairs are also there. Easy for it. Now str dot ends with, I'm saying it easy, or C, it will say true. What if I say instead of easy, if I say here something K, then it will say false because it is not ending with this particular one. Okay. Any doubts, ma? Sir, is there any method for to reverse the whole string? No, actually no. How you will reverse a string in JavaScript is actually you have one method for arrays. Okay. And you have one method in strings called join. Okay. Now using those things, not no, it's in arrays only. Arrays join method is there and reverse method is there. There we will use it. I will tell you. I will show you. Don't worry. Now, in the meanwhile, we will go with this. Two lowercase will convert into lowercase. Two uppercase will convert into uppercase. I don't think it's a big deal, right? Lowercase means it will convert into lowercase and uppercase. And then now interesting points are sub means sub one, soup means super one. Okay, those things are also not a big deal. Now main important thing is slice. Slice. Now, sir, slice or substring both are same, sir. What is the difference here? Substring will take two types. First one, it will take the first string and it will give you the whole string from that particular point, or it will take the first string and number of characters, like a length, right or not? But I don't want, sir. I want it to start with 4, end with 5, or start with 4, end with 7. Start with 4 and end with 7. You can write it like substring dot substring 4 comma 3, which is anyway 7, 4 plus 3. Or you can write it here. I will write it str dot slice 4 comma 7. So it will start from 4, it will end from 7. So 7 is excluded. 7 is excluded. That means see, it will start from 4. 4 is S. 4, 5, 6. That's it. If I give 4 comma 10, sir, 4 to 9 it will take. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts? No. Slice is actually one part slicing you are. Now, what more you can do? Sorry? Any someone asked out? No, no. Now str doubt. What more you can do? Slice. Split we did, right? Strike. Now here, you can just strike it out, sir. If you give strike, automatically a strike function will be added to it. Now I think we are not using the strikes anymore actually. We are not using the strikes anymore actually. It's an old method. Now Rakesh G again and asked the same question. What is the difference between single quotations and double quotations and spaces between the quotes? See, there is no difference. If you say single quotation and double quotation, same. JavaScript will actually think they are same. You go with, see, there is no difference at all between them. Only the thing is, yesterday I showed you where we use it. Okay. Based on the situation, we will use it. Till now, any doubts, sir? Till now, any doubts, ma? No. Sir, based on your question, you have to use what method to use. Now, the question is in interviews, previous interviews, they asked one question, reverse a string. reverse a string in JS. How do you do that, sir? No need of minus ones. Now, if you give minus one, it will be same. Empty string it will give. Now, what I'm doing it is, if I take str, I will take split str split, and I'm splitting with empty. See, not space also. It's not a space also. No character at all. Empty, completely empty. Space is also one character. Na? It is zero. Now, if I do this, now all the letters in my code automatically split up, including the spaces. Total, how many are there? 28. Right or not? Now, one array is created. Na? This is what only split will do, right? Split means splitting it will do. Okay. Now, now, sir, one space is also difference. Why? Because space is considered as one character. Okay. Now here, if I take it split, now dot. Now what is this? It is an array, na? In future, you will understand. You can actually reverse an array if I do reverse method. Now see, all the letters I am getting reverse. All the characters. First, I divided my string into characters, and that character array I just reversed. Then you have another method which is in the arrays, not this reverse and join are array methods we will discuss in arrays. That is called join. What it is called? Now, if you see, okay, sorry, in joining you have to tell how to join them. I have to tell them join it based on empty space, like a string. Join it like a string. Now see, any doubts, sir? Any doubts? Chepama, ask me any doubt. Actually, it did not get reversed, na. Original string is that only. Original strings will not change, na. I did not change the string, ma, and I can't change it also. Basically, strings are immutable. This one will give you a new string. And now I will give you one simple question and do it in 3 lines. I want the answer. And more majority of the people know if loop, I think, basically. Okay, if is a simple one. So the question is so simple, sir. Check, take one string from the prompt. Take one string from the prompt, everyone. Take one string. I will keep that console. I will show that only. And you try it. Everyone try it. Take one string from the prompt and check it whether it is a palindrome or not, and print result, and print the result in console. For the people who don't know, palindrome means reverse. If you reverse it also, you will get the same thing. For example, a string like madam. So, madam, if you reverse it, you will get the same one. Okay. So, that is a palindrome string. Okay. Now, I want you to check it. And actually, I think some people got it how to do that. So, just check it and print it. The answer. Race car. Hey, it is actually new one. I never knew that. Rakesh Babu. That's good. Race car. Oh. Malayalam. Oh, this is a new thing, Ray. Oh, huh? Chota chota ones I will not take. No. If it is a three letter word, I can tell thousands. Literal. What does it mean by literal? Oh, huh? Teneta. Haha. Basically that is good. Keju K Papa K Chute. Mayank, but I think you don't know what does that mean. If you take that in English, it will not work. In English, it will not work. In Hindi, it will work, I think. Oh, okay. I got it later, Vinay Kumar. Yeah. Rotator. Okay, anyway. You guys are just giving me palindrome things. I want you to check it. Only the thing is, I didn't tell the if loop, but still, I know that you can figure it out, right? Basic if. Huh? Did you wrote if telida? Aim got string reverse check. Just take one string and reverse it and compare it with the normal one. Just make it equals, whether they are equal or not. Okay. In future, anyway, we will do that. Okay. Clear, ma? Is it done? If you tell me the solution, I will do it. So, what is the solution for palindrome logic? So simple. Let let str equals to prompt. If I write a prompt, sir, do I have to write anything in the prompt? No. If you write it, right. If you don't write it, also nothing will happen. It will take the value and it will store it in str now. Now I will write it here. My logic. Let str1 equals to str dot. What method I can use it? Split, so that I will split it up, and then I will use reverse. I will use reverse, and then I will use join. Based on what I split only, I will use the join also. Are you getting my point, ma? In future, we will do more and more versions of it. I will do str double equals to str1. I will tell you what is double equals, triple equals is also there actually, but you can understand it. It's not a big deal. Console.log. It's success. Else console.log fail. If you put braces also, nothing will happen. I just didn't put it. That's it. Now online, some people are giving it nice. Okay, good. Now let me type it. It did not run nicely. Success. That's it. It's not a big deal, right or not? In interviews, they will ask you simple questions like this so that they will test your things. Okay. Now, next one. I hope you are understanding simply how what is a boolean, what is this string and number. Now let's understand three more things, sir, which are easy, and then we'll move into arrays and then objects. Okay, we will complete it. Now, number, sorry, not number, boolean. Next one, sir, boolean. Sir, you guys know what is it mean by boolean, right? What is boolean, sir? True or false? In here, normally in programming languages, only to get this is very important type also. To get true or false is actually important. Why? Imagine someone logging in, and I want to check whether this guy is an authenticated user or not. So I want to tell if he is the authenticated user, true. If he is not authenticated user, false. So some triggering point, only one word answers. Okay. Like that, we will put some true or false. In web development, everywhere we will use true or false. Okay, that's very important one. But basically, according to JavaScript, true can be written as number also. If I write it true, then it will be one. For the people who okay, one important trick. What I put here before true, Earlier in one example, I think I put number prompt something na. If instead of number, if you just put plus, it will work. You know that? Let me tell you. See, anything you can take it, sir. Now, this is what interviews questions. In an interview, they will confuse you. See, now let's take one value, 2. Now, if I write it here, 2 plus 2, what is that? Okay, let me write it in a reverse way now. 2 plus 2, 22, na? Right or not? Now, before this 2, if I put plus, you know what will happen? You know why? Now, every time, if you take string, if you take number, if you take anything, sir, if you take anything, before that, if you put plus, before that, if you put plus, automatically it will convert into number, sir. Sir, what if you put minus, sir? Minus also will convert number only. But the point is, minus will convert into negative number. Now it became minus 2. 2 minus 2, 0. Any doubts? Multiplication will not work like that. See, basically it will give error. Only it will work it for plus, minus. Okay. If you go for higher things, you may get different others also, but basically you will go for plus, minus. In programming, we have one more thing called exclamation. Exclamation means not. Anyway, operators, I will tell you, don't worry. At that time, I will tell you that not, but only two things remember, plus, minus, plus and minus. Remember that, sir. Now, okay, anyway, where we are, yeah, true or false now? Sir, basically true. If I convert this true into number, sir, then what it will get? 1. True, if you go with plus, sir, 1. Now, false means 0. False, if I do with plus, I am getting value as called 0, sir. Always remember those things. Okay. Now, this is easy, true or false. But an interesting concept is there when you are discussing true or false. There are some values in the, there are some values, there are some values in every programming languages, especially in JavaScript, called truthy and falsy values. Truthy and falsy values. What is this truthy, falsy means? Truthy means by default it will be truth always. Falsy means they are false always. Some values will be always truth, some values will be always false. Always true are called truthy values, always false are called falsy values. Clear, ma? Now, what are those things, sir? Let's take, sir, here you are getting some interesting thoughts. See, if I take an empty array, when I'm comparing two things, I will use something called double quotation or double equals or triple equals. Okay. The only difference between double equal and triple equals is triple equals will also check the type, will also check the type. If I say 2 double equals 2, you know what it will come? True. Because basically it will not check the type. But if I put 3, then it will say false. You know why? That third equals will be used to compare the data types. First, if I give just 1 equal only, it will not do any checking. You know that 1 equals means not for checking. 1 equal is for assigning the values. 1 equal is for the assigning the values. But if I put 2 equals, then it will check the values. But if I put 3 equals, it will check its data type also. Is it clear, ma? Are you understanding the difference? That is also a simple interview question. What is the difference between double equals and triple equals? Now, let's see truthy and falsy values. If I give empty array, and if I give 0, empty array is equals to the number 0, sir. Obviously, data types are different now, number and array. But basically, I'm saying it, this is always true. Some things were false always, like for example, undefined. Okay, if I say undefined is equals to null, basically undefined equals to null. It is true. Okay, they will ask you this kind of silly questions, and I want you to check it. I want you to experiment with it. What if I give undefined and 0? false. Obviously, undefined means doesn't mean zero. But if I say null, false. Okay, if I say an empty, not empty, empty string, true. Empty string or empty array or zero is actually true. Okay. Undefined or null means something is there. Null is a value and undefined means also some value. If you remember the execution content, it will be there by default, the value. Is it clear, ma? Like this, I want you to check it different values. Try to do that basically empty things. These values which are always true, which are always false are called truthy and falsy values. Okay. Now, when you discuss this thing, sir, when you discuss this Boolean, you also understand in Boolean, true or false, two things are there. Boolean, when you understand it, you should understand one more thing called, okay, I will tell it in operators, conditional operator. I will tell that is related to this anyway. I will tell at that time. Now, after this, where we will discuss. Yeah. Now, focus here, ma. Undefined and null. Undefined and null. Sir, go here. Check it. Undefined equals to undefined equals to null. Now, if I put triple equals false. So undefined and null are basically both are same, but their data types are different. They are meaning in a different way. For example, um, okay, see, for example, an empty chair is there. Okay, an empty chair is there, and the chair is there. First thing, one chair is there which is empty. I know that someone will sit there. Okay, I'm just saying it a reserved one. That is a reserved table or reserved seat. Reserved table means no one will is sitting now, but still it holds some value that the future someone will come. Are you getting my point? That is undefined. That is undefined. Imagine the same thing. I put one board that this table or this chair is broken. Don't sit on it. The chair is there still. Still the chair is there. Still the table is there, but it will not hold any value in the future. It is not holding any value now. It will not hold any value in the future also, but it is existed. Okay. That is called null. What it is called? If the chair is only not there, it is called not defined. It is called not defined. Are you getting my point? Undefined, not defined, and the null, three different things. This is where the tricky part will come. People will confuse you. Undefined and not defined and null. Basically, if you write some value, okay, if you give some value, let A or let K, okay, you are giving some value, let K, and you are printing it console.log K. Did you give any value for K? No. Now, if you go and see it, it will print the K value as undefined. What is that? And it is thinking that now K value is there. In future, maybe the value will be occupied by K, right? That is called undefined. Now, if I write it here, K value by default null, that is null. So in future, there is no value there. That's it. It's the end. Okay. Are you getting my point? Null is the, it's like we are forcing it. Okay. Null means we are saying explicitly that this will not hold any value. Null means we are defined. It's a defined, if I have to give the definition, null is a defined absence of value. Absence of value. And undefined undefined is an accidental absence of value. Just because it don't know what it is, it will just think it like in future it will be occupied. Now I'm giving some nothing value which is called undefined. Okay, which is also similar to zero. Okay, because zero is a value, undefined is some value stored options. Okay, there is no value stored there. Undefined just hold that place. Null means I am saying it's not used. I won't want. That is null. But see, if I print k, I will print it like k value null. What if I print here something j? What will I get? Not defined. It's an error actually. That's not a data type. It will come j is not defined. Is it clear, sir? Right? Yeah. The next, these are primitive data types, basic primitive data types, which are using string, number, boolean, null, or undefined. We have some other thing like symbol and begin also. We will get it later. But now, next one, reference data types. What are they? Reference data types. Sir, if you understand reference data types also, you can rock it, sir. Reference data types. Sir, not defined means that value is not there. Okay, it's an error. Not defined means that value is not at all there. Okay, when you did not declare any value but still asking that value to print, it will give one error which is called it is not defined. Okay, now not defined, defined is not a data type, not a data type. It's a error. It's a error. Now, now we need to discuss two important things, sir. Reference data types. Now, before we come to reference data types, let me tell you interestingly the differences between reference data type and the primitive data types. What are the differences, sir? Primitive data types and reference data types. In the first classes, I think earlier, yesterday classes, someone suggested reference data types will go with addresses, right? Primitive data types go with values. Now, if I go here, sir, two things. Sir, reference data type or non-primitive data types, both are same. Okay. Just the name. Okay. Non-primitive or reference, both are same. Now, what is the difference here? If I go here and if I check it here, if I check it here, now non-primitive data types. Now let str equals to Raj. I give one value str Raj. Now if I give let str1 equals to, oh sorry, str1 equals, why it is not working? Okay, nums lock Raj. Now str and str1. Now if I write it str equals to str1, what it will get, sir? Right or not? If I compare data types also, both are string anyway. See, sir, str is having a value Raj. str1 is also having a value Raj. And but str and str are one are in different places, right or not? But still what they are saying it true. Any doubts in it? Hold it up. The same thing. If I write it here, let arr equals to something 1 comma 2 comma 3. This is called eraser. Don't worry about it. I will tell you in detail. Let arr1, which is equals to same thing. I will write it 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now, if I write it arr and arr1, will it say true or false, sir? False. Now, what is the difference between arr and arr1? Both are saving same values now. Both are having same values now, but they are different according to the JavaScript or according to any programming languages you go. They are different. You know why? Address. These are called reference data types because they check the reference, they will never check the values. When you are comparing two things, primitive data types will check the values. But in reference data types, when you compare two things, it will check where it is, where it is. That's it. What is the value it contain, it will never check it. Are you clear, ma? Now, anyway, both are different. Automatically, they will say false. This is one difference. Every time it will create a new memory address. Okay. Even in str also it will create new memory address, sir. But it will compare. Reference data types will compare the address. Normal data types will compare the values. This is first difference. Second difference, sir. Now, dekho. Let's take ARR. I am taking one array, sir. Let's take ARR. I am taking one value. Let's take A, comma B, comma C, comma D. Now, if I take it, what is ARR value? ABCD. Boys, focus here. ARR value is ABCD. Earlier, we have seen array method called reverse, right or not? Now, let me write it, sir. ARR dot reverse. If I do, now what will happen? DCBD, simple. This is not a big deal. Now, my point is, if I print ARR now, will the ARR value actually changes or not? Yes, it will changes, sir. Will the string do like this? String is immutable. Normally, primitive data types are immutable, but the non-primitive data types are mutable. That means every time when you do an operation, it will change itself. Are you getting my point? If it is string, it will not change. When you apply it to uppercase, to lowercase, or whatever it is, original string will stay same like that. That is what we did it with palindrome. Na? But if you are trying to do palindrome with eraser, first you have to copy this array into another array and then you have to do it. Why? Because this array will change automatically. So you have to copy into another one. Any doubts? Is it clear, ma? Now. Now, these two differences, if someone asks you differences, two things. First one is value comparing and the address comparing, reference data types. And the second one is mutability and mutability. Okay. Primitive types are immutable and these are mutable. Now, let's understand what is basically array. Array. Now, array is like a collection of, array means collection of elements or items. If you go to your some programming languages like Java and all, where static data typing is there, if you write that, if they ask definition, they will say like array is a collection of similar data types, right or not? But here there is nothing like that. In one array, you can put numbers, you can put strings, you can put boolean, you can combine everything. Okay, it's like an array is like a big box in JavaScript, where inside this box you will have each one corridors, each one has their own room, and the rooms were numbered with indexes, right? Now here, now string it will not reverse, sir. Now go here and let's check it here. Now if I go here, let's create one array. If I write array, sir, there are two ways to create an array. Normally, actually, number and all also you can create like this, but I'm not using that things in primitive, but non-primitive you can use it. There are two ways. First one, I will write it. I can write it. Let ARR equals to, I can write it ARR equals to 2 comma 3 comma 5 comma 6 comma 7. This is one array. Okay. You can do like this, or you can do the same thing. Let ARR1, I'm using in another one, which is equals to new array, and you can give some values. Any doubts? Any doubts, sir? No. Now, second one will create an empty array, sir. I will tell you second one. First one. If I create the first one, how it will work, sir? It will take, each one will take its own values. First, it will put 2 and then 3 box, 5 box, 6 box, 7. I just draw like that. It won't give you one extra space, one less space. It doesn't matter. Okay. Now, each one will be numbered with something called indexes. What are they called? Indexes. Now, always indexes which starts with 0, sir, and ends with n minus 1. N is the length of the array. Now, total, how many elements are there? 5. 5 is called array length. What it is called? Array length. Now, total up to 4 only existed. If you take 5, because why? 0, it is counting, na? Always it will start from counting 0 is also one element. That's why it will stop it with the one item less. Okay. Now, if you know this basic things, you can do this. String builder, string buffer, that is not used here. Now, now Vinay Kumar and all, like string builder, string buffers will not be used inside the JavaScript, sir. It is Java. Now, let's start it, sir, here. Let me go here and let's create an array. Let ARR. Now, if I create an array equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if I print ARR, sir, now see, ARR, it will show in the 0 index 2. JavaScript, everything is visual. We are web development, everything is visual. If you create in Java, you can't see it like where this array stores, or you can't see it like what are those things and all. In web development, you don't need to remember a single thing also. In everything, it will only show you whatever the methods it has. Now see, 0 index, 2 is stored. First index, 3 is stored. Second index, 4. Third index, 5. And fourth index, 6. Total, what is the length? 5. And whatever the methods you have it on array also, it will give you. These are the different methods you can use it on arrays. Okay. We will discuss all things. What are that methods and all. Okay. Clear, ma? Sir, this is one way, sir. Let me write it here. If I write it here, if I write it here, let ARR1, which is equals to new array. What is that? New array. Now focus here. New array. Now if I write it here, sir, what will happen is it will create one new array, sir, ARR1, and it will give you an empty array. Can you see it here? You can create an array using a constructor, sir. For the people who already had a OOP language concepts, they are familiar with the syntax. The syntax is like how you create an object for a constructor. Using a class, you will create an object. Same thing, array class will create an object called ARR1, sir. Don't worry, you can write it. Just remember it. When you write new array, it will create a new array, sir. Okay. Now, what if I want to put any values into, sir? It will have one method called ARR1.push. What it is called? Push means pushing the values into array. Push means pushing the value into array. How many values you want, you can push it, sir. At a time, you can put 10 values also. It's not a big deal. Okay, but anyway, I'm giving it 5, comma 6, 2 values. Now, what will happen, sir? How many values you give, it will return, but ARR is changed. Sorry, ARR1. ARR1 is changed. What is the values I gave? 5 and 6. Any doubt, sir? How many of you can know what is a method called pop? Do you guys know pop? Yes. What does that means? Pop means it will remove from the last. Remove from the last. Same thing it will do, sir. Pop. Pop will pop out the last element. Now, if I write ARR, sorry, ARR1, I'm forgetting. It's 5. Any doubt, sir? So push means pushing the value. Okay. And interestingly, push also will put it from the last only. Push also will insert from the last position only. If I go here, ARR1 dot push, let me write it here, push 8 comma 9 comma 1, and if I write it ARR1, now see, values are 5891. If I write it this time, if I write it just ARR1 dot push, I will show it here. ARR1 and this is ARR1, sir. If I write ARR1 1 dot push. Now here, if I'm giving only 6, now what will happen, sir? Where the 6 will be added? At the last. Okay. Now let me write it. See, at the last it is added. The arrays are mutable. That means array will change its every value based on the operations, unlike strings, right? Now, sir, if I write ARR1 dot pop, that 6 will be removed. The 6 will be removed. Now, if I write ARR1, then it will come the 5891, sir. Any doubts, ma? Any doubts, sir? Now, interestingly, earlier we have seen this already. If I want, I can reverse it, sir. If I write ARR1 dot reverse. So reverse is, sir, we have reversing for the string, reversing for the array only, not for string. So that's why we will do it here. Reverse. Automatically it will reverse the array, sir. Now, if you see, index values will be same. Index values will not be reversed. Understand the questions, because index means those rooms are always starting from 0 only. Okay. Now values are only reversed. Now after this, if I write it here, ARR dot, sorry, ARR1 1 dot. Here, see, so many are there actually. We will discuss one by one, no worries. Now, interestingly, main one is there called splice, which, okay, sort is also similar. You know what does it mean by sort, right? Ascending order, descending order. Okay. If you have any callback function for comparing, okay, for ascending or descending, if you have any other function, you will give it. In future, you will see it. But basically, if you write normally, it will sort according to the ascending order. Okay. If you have specifically, I want descending order, I want it based on price, I want based on something, then you have to give that particular function. You will define one function and you will give it there. Okay. That we will see how the callback functions and all later. Okay. Now, if someone asks you how do you sort an array, that is how you will go. Okay. Now, if I have it here, ARR1 dot splice, this is one of the important method. Sir, I can add the values push. I can delete the value pop. No, but these things will do at the end of the array only, na? Right or not? I want to push the values or the pop the values anywhere I want. I want to push or pop the values anywhere I want it, sir. Then in those cases, you will use something called splice. What is that? Splice. What is that? Splice. How the splice will work, sir? If I go here, splice, if I, where do you want it to array? Now I will start an array. ARR1. Now see ARR1 in 0th index 1 is there, in the first index 5 is there, second index 8 is there, and third index 9 is there. If I write it here, ARR1 dot splice, ARR1 dot splice, and here if I give where I want to start, I will give. For example, I'm starting at second index. I'm starting at second index. And do you want to delete any elements? Okay, let's give it like 2. Let's give it like 2. I'm giving only 2 arguments. So what is the first one? 2, index number. What is that first one? Index number. Second one, how many you want to delete? How many you want to delete? If I give it, sir, you know what will happen? From second index, 2 elements will be deleted. And that means second index and third index both will be deleted. If I give C, if I write it here, ARR1, they are deleted. Are you getting my point? It will take 3 arguments. It will take 3 arguments, sir. It will, in JavaScript, everything it will only show you. You don't need to remember. Now, if I write it here, splice, na? Splice. Now, if you see, it will show you what is what. Can you see there? First one is for starting. where you want to start. First one is for starting. Okay, I want to start at first index. I want to start at first index. And delete count. How many you want to delete? This time I don't want to delete anything. Zero. I don't want to delete anything. Zero. Now, last one items. Dot 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 items means it's like etc. You will put na dot 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 like that. We will see this spread and rest operator later. Now, how many you want, you can give. What the elements you want to add? I want to add 6, I want to add 5, I want to add 8, I want to add 7, I want to add 4. Now, where this all will be added? First index, right? So it will work like this. First index, this guy said it like 0 deleted. Okay, 0, nothing deleted. If I said it like anything, it will delete that. And then it will go for the third argument. Now, in the third argument, it will add everything. Now, if I write it ARR1, and in the first index, it added this all. Can you see it? And 5 is pushed to the next one. That is the work of splice. Splice can do push, pop both at a time. Any doubt, sir? Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, everyone? Yeah. Now, you can do similarly. ARR1 dot find every fill. These things we will come later. If you go for index of will give the index of a particular number, sir. If I give 6, then it will go with sixth one less. Okay, index. Same thing you have last index of also, which is used for searching the last index of. Same thing how it work for string or join. If I say join, sir, it will join based on a separator. Now, if I say join will return a string. I am saying it each one is separated by comma, na? Comma or empty. Now, automatically, if I say empty, see, now all the elements are actually attached. This is what I did when, if you remember earlier, when I used array string reversing concept, I used this palindrome. Okay. To reverse, I used reverse and then I combined. Okay. For string, I just split it. Any doubts, ma? Is it clear? In tomorrow's class, we will do more into the array functions and we will do object functions and we'll move on to the if. Okay. Yeah. And there are advanced functions in the array also. Those things we will discuss after the for loop. Okay. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, for loop will take time. Now, online, anyone have any doubts? You can tell me, ma. Tomorrow is not a holiday. Everyone, I'm just giving you. Some people are going with assumption. Okay. But anyway, for the people who are not coming tomorrow, I'm saying it to you. Happy Sankrantri. Good. I know majority people will be there. Yeah. Huh? Huh. అవును 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 పెట్టుకోవచ్చు 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 నువ్వు ఒక కండిషన్ పెట్టుకుని ఆడ్ ఈవెన్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ కౌంట్స్ చెప్పుకుంటే ఆ కౌంట్ బట్టి డిలీట్ అయిపోతుంది స్టెప్ పెడితే ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఆడ్ ఈవెన్ స్టెప్ తో వెళ్ళిపోద్ది అలా అయిపోతుంది స్ప్లైస్ అలా వర్కౌట్ అవ్వదు స్ప్లైస్ ఏం చేస్తుందంటే నువ్వు ఏ ఇండెక్స్ దగ్గర చెప్తే ఆ ఇండెక్స్ దగ్గర నుంచి డైరెక్ట్ గా నువ్వు ఎన్ని చెప్తే ఆయన డిలీట్ చేసేస్తుంది స్ప్లైస్ ఓకే స్ప్లైస్ వేరు స్లైస్ వేరు స్లైస్ అంటే జస్ట్ స్ట్రింగ్ ని స్లైస్ చేస్తుంది ఉండదు ఉండదు బేసికల్ గా మనం ఏం చేయాలంటే నువ్వే ర్యాండమ్ గా వెళ్తూ ర్యాండమ్ గా డిలీట్ చేసుకోవడమే ఒక లూప్ లో పెట్టుకుంటావు. ఆ లూప్ లో పెట్టుకుని ర్యాండమ్ గా ఎలిమెంట్ వచ్చినప్పుడల్లా డిలీట్ చేసుకుంటా ఉండడమే. నౌ ఫర్ ది
option you can ask the browser and video and just click the another option you can ask the browser.
Hello, sir.
Tell me what?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Sorry?
Hello,
Okay, sure.
sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, tell me more.
Sir, we can do the push and pop at a time, sir. In this place, sir.
Yes, slice will do that now.
Sir, sorry, sir. I'm not getting your voice, sir.
Splice will do that only now. Splice will add the things, Splice will delete the things. It will do push and pop both at a time.
Sir, how we know, sir? At what place we can add push and pop, sir? We are getting commas now, sir.
No, you are not getting. See this. Now, that is what I told you. See, focus here. If I take one value like ARR1, now see, ARR1. Now, tell me, at what value you want to delete, at what place you want to delete, at what place you want to add. Now,
Second place, sir.
second place. So, if I say ARR1 dot splice,
Place.
it is not splice is a string method. Now, if I go in second index, I want. And in second index, do you want to delete anything? How many you want
Yes,
to
sir.
delete?
Third place.
That means only one. Third place you want to delete means only one you will delete. One element you will delete.
Okay, sir.
So from starting, no. If you start from 2 now, if you give one second index, whatever the value is, 5 will be deleted. And then here I can write whatever the items I want. I will give 22, 52, 66. And what is happen, at second index, one value will be deleted. What is the second index value? 5. 5 will be deleted. And 252 and 366 will be added to that place. So automatically question pop will be done in same place. If you see, if are one, you can understand the difference. Can you see?
Sir, how many values we can use, sir, in this pushing?
In something you can give how many you want.
Sir, only these three will there, sir, in this place. And the index, the pop, and the push.
Slice, push, pop. That's it.
Only these three, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Any other? There are some.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Something.
Hello, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, can I share my screen, sir? I'm getting problem in Git.
Okay, you said you have a problem. You can sharing this. Allowing you for sharing the screen. You can share it.
Sir, your voice is also very low, sir.
Yes, you can share it, man. You can share your screen.
Yes, sir, I'm sharing it. Sir, is it visible to you, sir?
Yes, tell me.
Sir, in Git push, I got error.
I can't see your screen. I can see only Zoom page. Your Zoom page. Open VS Code.
I'm opening VS Code, sir.
No, I can't see VS Code. I can see only your Zoom screen. I think stop the screen share and again share it the whole screen.
Is it now visible, sir?
Yes.
Sir told me when I was wrong.
Yeah. I will git commit dash m.
Then, sir, git push.
Git push. Already repository added na git push.
Git
You
push.
dash
U
you dash you.
dash
No. You only dash you. It's not you. It's dash you.
dash U.
Uh,
Origin main.
origin main. That's it. Origin main or master. Go with master. You are in master.
I'm in master.
Right side, left side, you can see na.
Yes.
Masters. Right. Enter. Now see, origin does not appear to be a Git repository. That means you did not add the repository.
Sir, where I
No, that is okay. That is okay. That is okay, ma.
yes,
Go to your now. Do one thing. Do one thing. Write it there.
tell me, sir.
No. Write it. Write it. Git remote. I will give you the command. You type it the command. I will give you a link. Right?
Git
Just a minute. Just a minute. Git remote. Remove origin.
git remote origin.
No. I typed it in chat. Can you see? I
Yes, sir.
sent it in chat. Can you see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Git remote. Remove origin. Type
Git
it.
remote. Yes, sir.
This origin is not added, Ray. Now, where is your GitHub link?
GitHub
Show me
link.
your GitHub link. Your GitHub link, you have to add. You have to make git add, git remote,
Where, sir?
git remote, add origin.
Git remote origin. Okay.
I just sent you one thing.
Git remote.
Just to type it. And when I send it, wherever I send it, link, at that place, put your link.
Which link, sir?
No. 2 times you put add. 2 times you put add. Instead of add, you put origin and then put that link, put that git link.
Git remote add.
Origin link space link. Where is your link?
The repository link, sir.
Repository link.
This link, sir.
I can't see any connection. I can't see your screen. I can see only Visual Studio Code. You can send it in chat if you want. I will check it is the same or not. You will have git extension. No, not that. What is that? Screen recorder? No, that is not. If you see, if you go to your repository, on your repository, you will have something called code. Code, COD. If you see that code, you will have your .git link.
Code.
Okay, just a minute. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
If I go to my GitHub, if I go to
Your voice is very low, sir.
can you see my Git?
Yes, sir.
If I go to any one folder, see, I'm
Yes, sir.
going into one Git repository. Here code is there, na? See?
Yes, sir.
And if I click on, can you see the link here?
Yes, sir.
.git ending. See?
Yes, sir.
This link you have to copy and paste it. For your repository also one link will be there. You have to paste that
Okay, sir.
and it will work. Okay?
Sir, let me copy the chat. You have get remote add link. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
I will do it, sir. Tomorrow I will tell
Yeah.
you.
Let me. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.